Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning. Nonstop News starts right now. We are the only station in town commercial free for the next 15 minutes.
We have you covered this morning, including a look at traffic with Joy and, of course, a look at your weather with Siobhain. First, we want to congratulate caller number 4 who won tickets to King William.
Francis Bundy won those tickets.
Congratulations,
so Francis. Congratulations. Have a great
Woo-hoo.
time. Siobhain, the weather this weekend will be...
Chance of rain, but cooler.
Iffy.
We're going to look at the positive.
She's still going to have a great time.
You know what? We're all going to just keep doing Fiesta, no matter what. So we'll keep you updated. Of course, there is chances for rain on the increase, unfortunately, as we go through today and on in through the weekend. But it's one of those things that not everybody's going to see a big rain event, but we are going to have the possibility of a few showers and even some thunderstorms. So as we look at clouds and radar this morning, beginning to see a little bit of activity starting to kind of pop up across the area. Very moist and air across our area, which means we're going to see that chance starting to increase. Right now, 73 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of a breeze blowing across the area. Today's highs, it's going to be another warm and steamy day. Out to the west, we're going to see Del Rio around 92 degrees. And here in San Antonio, we're looking at a high of about 89. So 50% chance of those showers popping up as we go through the afternoon and into the evening. And then as we go through the next couple of days, we were going to see a chance of rain on the increase and some cooler temperatures. I'll be back in a few minutes to give you all those details.
Okay, we're still waiting for the exit ramp from Highway 90 I-10 to I-37 northbound to reopen. And in the meantime, now for the first time, we are starting to see some crowding happening as you approach that closure. A reminder, though, that the eastbound lanes of Highway 90 and I-10 are open. It's only exit here, exit 574, that is going to be closed. Same with the northbound lanes of 281 I-37. Open, but only going to cause problems for you if you're trying to get from 90 to 281. That is part of your morning commute, then what you need to do is just take the very next exit on the other side of 281 and do the turnaround, and that's going to get you around this issue. We did see some progress in that area. What they're doing is they're trying to clear out an 18-wheeler that had rolled over there on that connecting ramp earlier in the morning. The driver is expected to be just fine. No one else was involved. It's just the cleanup process in that area. I do have some good news on the northeast side. So those construction closures that were slowing us down along I-35 have cleared. We were up to a 20-minute delay in both the north and southbound lanes. That has now dissipated. But of course, I'm going to continue to remind you, of the long-term closure that starts tonight at 9 p.m. I-35, the northbound exit ramp to O'Connor. That's exit 169. That will continue to stay closed until mid-December of this year. Okay, so for the rest of this year, you will not be able to take that exit. Enjoy it while it lasts. This is your last morning to do it, all right? I do want to check in with David Mendoza. He has now left the downtown area and is moving to check out the rest of San Antonio for us. David, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I'm on 35 North and Eisenhower Road, headed up to the O'Connor exit so I can pay my respects and say my goodbyes to it. Traffic has been smooth up to this point. Haven't seen too many cars on the road, so we're looking good, but I'll keep you updated and let you know how 35 looks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. You savor that exit for us. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
Thank you, Joy and David. The man who disappeared from an adult day center has been found dead. His family reached out to News 4 and shared this information because we've been reporting his sudden disappearance since the beginning of April. Now, the body of 69-year-old Jose Martinez was found along Tacoma Drive on the north side. He was last seen at Heavenly Hands Adult Day Center on Mid-Crown near Walsham Road. Family members say he had cancer and dementia. The medical examiner's office has yet to release how he died.
This morning, we also have details about that horrible, deadly 18-wheeler accident that was breaking news all morning yesterday. Police say a truck slammed into a concrete barrier there along 410, hit several signs, fell onto its side, and then exploded. This is video of it caught from a dash cam from behind. The driver of that rig was a 36-year-old man. He died there in the accident. We're still waiting on an ID and what caused him to crash into the barrier.
Brad Simpson's indictment will stand. He's charged with murder in his wife Suzanne Simpson's disappearance. A judge denying the partial dismissal tied to his murder indictment. Simpson is accused of killing his wife Suzanne last year. Her body still hasn't been found. His lawyers argued the indictment was too vague. The state says the focus is that Suzanne was killed, not how it happened. Simpson's team also filed a request to get all of the interview transcripts and evidence the grand jury used to hand down the murder indictment.
Possible that the defense may want to look at, well, what was presented? What exactly did you use to get an indictment, right? What evidence did you have at that time?
That request will be the subject of Simpson's next court appearance. He's still in jail this morning.
Well, the driver behind a major crash that killed one woman last week is now facing charges. So this all happened on Alamo Park Ranchway back on April 23rd. According to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, 20-year-old Richard Gonzalez was going well above the speed limit when he hit another vehicle and killed 70-year-old Patricia Browning. The driver reportedly told investigators that he could not have been going over 50 miles per hour. Data recovered, though, from the vehicle showed that he was traveling well above that. In fact, 108 miles per hour just moments before the crash. He is now being charged with manslaughter. He did pay a $100,000 bond and is still receiving treatment. Time for your morning headlines. Wisconsin Supreme Court has suspended Wisconsin Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan, who was arrested by the FBI last week. This comes after federal officials accused Dugan of helping an undocumented immigrant in the courthouse avoid ICE agents. She's also facing felony charges. She was released on bond. The state Supreme Court there said it is in the public interest to temporarily relieve her of her duties. Judge Dugan's lawyer says that she looks forward to being exonerated.
Authorities in Iraq have arrested a suspect connected to the deadly New Year's Day vehicle attack in New Orleans. Iraqi officials say the man arrested this week is responsible for inciting the attack and will be tried in Iraq under that country's anti-terrorism law. 14 people were killed and 60 others were injured in the attack. The assailant eventually died in a shootout with police. The FBI's investigation later revealed he had proclaimed support for ISIS.
The city of Chatham, Illinois, honoring the victims of a deadly crash into a group of children. Just an emotional scene here. The words Chatham Strong could be seen throughout that area during a candlelight vigil. The outpouring of emotion follows the deaths. 3 kids, 3 young girls, in fact, and a teenager died Monday. They range in age from 7 to 18. Several online fundraisers have already been started to help the families' victims.
This morning, new developments on the I-35 pileup in North Austin that killed 5 people and injured nearly a dozen more. The truck driver accused of causing that massive crash, 37-year-old Solomon Weldkiel Araya, just had his bond reduced from more than $1 million to $7,000. Online court records show that's $1,000 per charge. His attorney pushed for the reduction after the toxicology results showed no alcohol or detectable drugs in his system. Araya still faces 7 DWI-related felony charges and is due back in court in June.
It is 6:47 right now. 2 state representatives are now getting involved in a story that News 4 broke about a local veteran who was denied health care benefits. So last May, Coast Guard and Air Force veteran Warren Finley was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease. Since then, his disability benefits were cut and his condition got worse. But after our story aired on him, Congressman Chip Roy and Tony Gonzalez got involved. As of now, Warren is facing a $43,000 medical bill, even though the treatment that he has had isn't enough. The ALS Association says, unfortunately, this happens way more than it should.
I know I'm lucky. I know I'm blessed. What about everybody else in my position here? What if you're alone and you don't have a family, or you don't have the right contacts that I got lucky with?
I think this is a struggle that everyone living with ALS faces. ALS is a disease where you lose the ability to walk, breathe, talk, do anything on your own. And it is a complete lifestyle change.
News 4 has also reached out to the South Texas Veterans Health Care System. They tell us they are looking into this situation and they'll comment soon.
Dozens of families living at a Southside apartment complex say they're being forced out with little warning. Homestead Apartments off Medina Base Road has given every tenant there a 30-day eviction notice, and many fear they'll be left with nowhere to go. Residents say they were blindsided by the sudden notice. Some, like Carla Mills, say they just renewed their leases and can't afford to relocate on such short notice.
It takes money to do all this. Deposits, rent fees, application fees. Who has money for that? Just give us time, Homestead. Give us more time than 30 days. That's all I'm asking.
Homestead Management has not returned our calls, and we're still waiting to hear back from Councilmember Adriana Rocha Garcia. Residents say the complex posted a letter about a relocation meeting scheduled for this morning at 10. We, of course, will make sure to keep you posted both on air and online throughout the morning.
Highway 46, which connects Comal and Guadalupe counties, is trying to keep some expansion in that area going, but traffic, as you can imagine, is a nightmare as that population booms. This is where this $1.4 billion project comes in. TxDOT wants to make Highway 46 into 4 lanes, with both counties chipping in to help pay for the deal. Traffic in Comal County is expected to spike, by the way, by 78% by the year 2048. No word on when that project would start or a breakdown on which counties are going to pay and how much. Happening today, the Autism Community Network will celebrate the grand opening of its new building.
The organization says that it's finally a true hub of awareness and acceptance. News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis is live with details. Good morning, Tawny.
Good morning. Well, this building is on the Harvey E. Najum campus, where they welcome neurodiverse children and their families to be celebrated, empowered, and supported. The Autism Community Network, through a donation from Harvey Najum, fully renovated the historic main building to create a sensory-friendly, family-centered environment focused on connection, empowerment, and growth. The campus includes the Valero Community Center, as well as a playground where children will want to learn, play, and thrive. This allows the new campus to meet the city and the nation at a crossroads in history, where ACN says compassion, understanding, and hope are needed now more than ever to come together to help build a big futures for the autism community. Now, the network will be having their grand opening of this new building later this morning at 10 a.m., and they are located off Bandera Road. Reporting live, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Well, we are nearly halfway through Fiesta, and if you haven't gotten in the fun yet, there's still plenty of events to go to. In fact, we gave tickets away to Frances Bundy. She's going to King William Fair over the weekend. But tomorrow, Taste of the North Side. It's a premier Fiesta dining experience with more than 50 restaurants that help support children with disabilities and developmental delays. It goes from 6 to 10:30 p.m. at the Rock at La Cantera tomorrow. And of course, we want to see your Fiesta pictures. We'll post them on our website. Here are just a few we've received over the past few days. Just go to news4sa.com and click on the Chime In tab to add yours.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Siobhain Anders.
When I was in my 20s, me and my boy Mike Klein had a deal. Work hard, play hard. That was sort of our motto, right?
In your 20s?
In my 20s. And then I got married, and I had kids, and now I'm in my 50s, and I'm not playing hard at all.
Not at
but
all.
I am living through you, my friend.
You know what? Life is short. Time to roll. We can't think about it anymore.
Did you guys see her at Nyosa last night?
I was there.
She probably shut that thing down.
I wish. No, I knew I had to be with you guys this morning. So, but I had a great time. It is a lot of fun, and yeah, I love Fiesta.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good
born and
stuff.
raised here. We do this. We've been doing it our whole lives. So if you haven't been, make sure you go.
Oh yeah.
Take your umbrella.
Today. Got to take your umbrella today.
Well,
Next couple of days.
We'll do that. That's
It's all right. It's all right. We got to take the rain while we can get it, because we definitely need the rain. And there's a pretty good chance, actually, of rain in our forecast. As we go through the next several days, we're going to see pretty nice chances of rain. So we are going to have to kind of deal with that with all of the big Fiesta events going on. So cloudy skies right now across the city. It is a little bit quiet across the downtown where all of the Fiesta events are set up. So it's going to start firing up as you go through the day, and we could see also a chance for some showers popping in. As you can tell, clouds and radar this morning, already beginning to see a little bit of activity starting to become a little more widespread. Kerrville is seeing a little bit of activity right now. We're also looking at maybe some showers starting to kind of roll into the western half of Bexar County. As you go down 35 south, we were seeing a little bit of rain earlier. Nothing severe, but just a few areas of instability and a few raindrops moving across the area. Tilden, you're going to see a few sprinkles as we see this one storm cell kind of move to the east. So nothing severe at this point. We are going to be watching it throughout the day and on into this afternoon. Temperatures right now, though, very humid. A very sticky start to this Wednesday, 73 degrees in San Antonio, mid-70s, some lower 70s up in the hill country. It's a very breezy morning. We're already seeing those winds sustained at about 15 and 13 in New Braunfels, but they will start picking up as we go through the day and on into this evening. We are going to see winds gusting at about 25 to 30 miles an hour across the area. So just get ready for all that. As we go through the next couple of days, we are going to see a much warmer day tomorrow. We're getting up to about 92 degrees. Then 88 on Friday. We will see a frontal boundary come through, and it's going to drop our temperature as we get into Saturday and Sunday, and then we start warming right back up again. So it's going to be nice to have a little bit of cooler temperatures to enjoy as we go through your weekend. So what to expect? Well, our chances for rain, like I said, are on the increase from Wednesday all the way through the weekend and on into next week. We need the rain. We're going to take the rain. We just have to kind of maneuver the fiesta events or outdoor activities according to what we're going to see on radar. So as for this afternoon, well, we're going to see a few possible showers, maybe a few thunderstorms popping up as we go into the early evening hours. Then as we get into your Thursday, that's another chance that we could possibly see some showers and possible thunderstorms. Some could become severe. We also could see some damaging winds and hail and some high wind. As we get through your Thursday going into your Friday, another big line of showers and possible thunderstorms are expected to roll through late afternoon and into the evening hours. As you can see, it becomes a lot more widespread. Could see maybe up to 2 inches of rain in some areas. So we're going to take it. We're going to keep it. As you can see, this is our storm outlook for today. It is a slight chance, a marginal. As we go into tomorrow, a better chance for some rain, possible storms in our area. So hopefully we'll get some of this rain that we're showing on our rain forecast. It looks like today's high, 92 in the western zone. Here in San Antonio, upper 80s. That chance of showers will stay with us. Tonight, well, the rain starts tapering off a little bit late this afternoon and into this evening. We are going to call for, of course, your 7-day forecast. Here comes that chance of rain all the way through the weekend and even into next week. So we're going to take it. We need it, and definitely going to help with the drought situation.
All right, so as we start to move into rush hour here, that crash in the downtown area we've been tracking is not exactly helping. We now have about a 15-minute delay in the eastbound lanes of Highway 90, I-10 as you're approaching 281, I-37. Again, though, I do want to remind you that the main lanes of I-10 and Highway 90 are open. It's just the exit ramp, exit 574, that's closed right now as you're trying to get northbound onto 281, I-37. That's going to continue to keep us shut down for a little while longer, although they've made progress in getting that 18-wheeler cleared out that had rolled over. Out towards New Braunfels, another issue here, I-35 northbound at Engle Road, causing about a 5 to 10 minute delay there as you're heading into the New Braunfels area. And then again, we have that exit ramp that's closing tonight, I-35 northbound to O'Connor. That's exit 169. Starts at 9 p.m. tonight. That's going to stay closed until December. David, real quick, a little update for you on your morning commute. Oh, never mind. We're going to go straight to the anchors. Sorry, David. You're amazing.
All right.
Congratulations to Francis Bundy, who won tickets to King William Fair this Saturday.
We are giving away one final giveaway tomorrow, 2 tickets to King William, so tune in.